Hey everybody, Paul Keener here. Uh, on my quest with Jesus and everything that He's blessed us with. I'm over here uh, coming down Severance Hill in the Adirondacks of New York, and I'm just kind of thinking about everything and thinking about COVID. And this is what God has told me. There's some things that we just cannot stop, us human beings. Tornadoes, lightning, clouds, sky, the earth from rotating, stars, galaxies, dirt from being created or washed away, trees from growing or dying. Grass from growing or stopping, rocks from getting pushed around by ages. The list goes on and on. Nature. We call it a force of nature, but it's the force of God. For truly, I tell you, if God wanted to take any one of our lives, He would. And the fact that any of you guys get to watch this is because you're alive. Because God allows you to be alive. Whew, that's really cool. There's another thing that we can't stop, and that's pain, sorrow, the feeling of emptiness and loneliness. You know what else we can't stop? Joy, happiness, love. These are aspects of life that God holds the keys to. And a full explanation of all of that is truly impossible for any of us to explain, to delve into. That's fun, but sometimes it can create cathexis, a mental strain. I love Bob Marley because he talks about being free and letting things go. I love Jack Johnson for the same reason. Bobby McFerrin, the Beatles. Truly all my favorite artists, they tap into something that is longer lasting than I can explain, or even they. But it's that dance around the art form of life. The love, the sincerity, the surrealness, the absoluteness, the dream state, the opportunity to live. There's another thing we can't stop, and that's diseases, crime, mass destruction, evil. We can't stop this stuff alone. I can camp in the woods way off grid, and I can have a gun with me. But if a full-grown grizzly bear wakes me up in the middle of the night, that's up to God if I survive, if I live. And if I die, that's His choice too. One thing that I believe I grasp about the history of us is that when we didn't have all this technology and all these modern comforts, we accepted the reality that life is bittersweet. And its joy is the fact that it's rugged, it's wild, and there's some things that we can control, and those are beautiful. And there's some things we can't control, and those are beautiful. Both should be respected equally, yet uniquely. The world's not black and white. Divisions cross nations. Love connects finite to infinite. You do what you will. Your life is yours to live. But can we respect love? Can we respect the fact that we will die someday? Oh, look at this. That's good. Yep. That's a little salamander. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so feeble and wibbly wobbly. Look at that. Oh, that's good. The choice is yours to choose. It's no one else's. And whether you're a liberal, Democrat, Republican, conservative, I don't care. And I don't think you really care either. And I'll be honest, that's what frustrates me. All of these new jargons and conceptions. That is just a re-explanation of what has always been. There is sin, there is pain, there is happiness, there is joy, there is control, and then there's things that are out of control. Jeez Louise, can we accept that so much is out of control and just live? I'm going to say it. I'm not a scientist, but I don't believe that we will ever be able to trap a virus from getting into somebody's body. Not by washing your hands, not by wearing a mask, not by wearing a shield, not by taking medication. I think we can fight it the best that we can with medication. But ultimately, y'all, viruses are viruses. If you don't believe me, just do a little research about all the viruses that have ever been found. They're still around. They don't die. They're a biological organism that survives on another biological organism. That means you would have to kill the organism that it survives on in order to kill it. Not a scientist. But that means killing all people. I'm not going to get too deep into that. I just want you guys to love and ponder the fact that we're not in control. But what you do have control over is to choose your disposition for today. Yeah, it might hurt. Even if I choose to be happy when I'm really sad, I still feel pain and sadness. The way that I do it, and truly the only way, this is something I do know, is to give it to God. Well, Jesus loves you. I love you. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful wild day. Later.